morning, YouTube. It is finally Saturday. I wanted to do this yesterday because I am off of work of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but we had some errands we had to run yesterday, and we weren't able to get back in time to be able to do this video. So, alright guys, so it's still early enough in the morning that we're gonna throw the popper to start. There's one right in there. The water's super clear. I can already see right now. And so, see a couple of these little guys swimming around. Probably 4 or 5 bass. So I'm gonna throw this guy, this popper, and see what type of action we get. And then if that doesn't work out, we're gonna throw the bluegill and see. First pop, I got a hit on it. No hookup, but first pop, something hit it. Gosh, that's awesome. How cool is it to have built something completely from scratch, come out here, throw it out, and get a hit the very first cast. Man, that was sweet. Let's try that again. Has a nice little pop to it. It doesn't quite sit all the way down, but I'm actually impressed considering we kind of did that as a on the whim. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. This is fun, guys. So we're out here at the pond, my buddy's pond. Has a nice pop to it. I'm super excited about that. And so far, these guys like it. It would have been bad luck to catch them on the first cast though, huh? I've got 2 of them right there. 3. I can see the water's super clear. There's 4 of them right in that pocket that we're coming after them. They're hungry. It's early in the morning. Super clear water. I didn't even get to walk down all the way to the water. I stopped because I saw one kind of swim off, and you could see in the shallow water. Because it's really clear right now, you can see him swimming around. So I didn't even get that far out. It is August, beginning of August, I believe right now. Yesterday was the 30th, so it might be the 31st. Nope, it's August 1st. Today's August 1st, so we're getting right in there to where it's starting to get cooler down towards fall, and it's gonna be this is it. This is topwater season, you know, in the fall, and that's when we want to be throwing these things. Your temperatures are cooling down, all the bugs are starting to come out, and they're starting to, you know, all the mosquitoes and crap. It's not too hot, and so you're getting in that time where all the smaller fish are hitting top water, and then the bigger fish are going after those smaller fish and frogs and stuff like that. Monsoon season, those frogs start coming out. So even with that piece of, sorry about the train noise, even with that piece of lead in there, it doesn't quite want to sit straight up and down all the time. When you drop it, it kind of goes a little bit to the side. But it's enough of that lead in there that it's okay. It's gonna keep it down. So that fish just smacked it, I think, as it hit the water. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my little bit of backlash there. These guys are hungry. I'm sure some of these guys aren't even as big as this popper that I'm throwing, to be honest with you. So, got to figure out if they want it fast or slow, and change up the cadence a little bit. Do like a pop, pop, pause. Earlier I was just going pop, 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 you know. And they seem to be initially just hitting it right when it hits the water. But we'll kind of figure them out. I'm excited to switch over to that bluegill, to be honest with you. That's why I chose to do the popper first, just because one, the popper was built first, but two, because I honestly didn't know what to expect. It was kind of just a whatever type thing. But now that I actually am getting some reaction, ow, I just got a goat horn in my leg. Yeah, now that we're getting some reaction on this popper, I love topwater. I love catching just the blow up. Even when you miss them, it's just so exciting to have them come up and blow up. Is always a lot of fun. They're not, those few blow-ups that we did get weren't super huge blow-ups, so we go. Heck yeah. Heck yes, man. Yes, it's a rat, I know, but look at that. On the popper, homemade balsa wood. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's never fun. Sharp hooks, gotta have them. Look. Yes, that is so cool to see that. Man, I love it, love it, love it. So if you didn't watch my other video of us making this popper, go ahead and go check that out. It took us a long time to get it done just because of my work schedule, but we finally did get it done. And come on, you got me, you hooked me right there. But it's only fair, right? I hooked him in the mouth, so it's only fair that he hooked me back. Oh man, this is gonna be a fun day, fun morning, I can tell you that. You know what? I'm gonna try to snap a pic real quick because he is the first on this lure. That's some good luck right there. Wasn't the first cast, which is even better. Beautiful little greenback bass going back home. Thank you, buddy. Oops. Oh no. Sweet. Cool, cool, cool. Let's catch another one. That was fun. It's always awesome catching these guys in this pond. They're not huge, but they are fun. So you might ask, okay, well, how's he manage this pond? They're probably starving. They're probably, you know, eating each whatever. But he doesn't feed it. He doesn't go in and make you know, fish pellets or any crap like that. He's got bass in here. He's got crappie. He's got some carp. He's got some bluegill. It's its own ecosystem. Just like they would in the wild, they feed off bugs, they feed off smaller fish, feed off each other. I mean, there's some minnows and stuff like that in here, and I mean, this is patterned after a bass, so you can see that bass will eat bass. Yes, I can put a picture in here of when a bass that he found, he sent me this picture of a bass that ate another bass. And you know, at that point that they may be a little bit desperate, but they get enough food. They really do, and it's all its own ecosystem that thrives in this little pond. And that was awesome. It makes me excited to go for the next one, to go to the bluegill. It's got a nice pop to it. It's got a little bubble pushes out. I didn't know what to expect. I mean, we kind of drug it around in the bathtub, but you can't really get that popping action in the bathtub, you know. I just was looking at buoyancy and seeing how much it floated and stuff like that, and whether it went sideways. Sit for a second. Sit, sit, sit. Little twitch. Little twitch. Pop, 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 pop. Cool, cool, cool. We haven't even got to the side where the bigger ones are. There are some out here, but of course, but most of the bigger ones like to hang out on that side of the pond. It's important that you guys check your hooks. That you have good sharp hooks. As you saw, I stuck my finger, but it's important that you guys have sharp hooks on there. And try to get one more on this popper, and then we're going to switch over to that bluegill. So I have noticed that this back ring gets a little caught up sideways. So that hole's not quite rounded off back there. So it has a little bit of an issue. I'll have to go in and see if I can adjust that, try to open it up a little bit, or if it's too late. May have to just deal with it as it is. But it's all good. So we threw that swim bait for a little bit longer, the bluegill, and we weren't able to connect or catch anything. We had a few of the smaller bass chasing it, but they, I think, were being more territorial than they were trying to eat. They were just kind of nudging it and pushing it out of the way. Unfortunately, the battery on the camera died, so we weren't able to get any more footage, but it didn't matter because there, like I said, there was some more footage, but I cut it all out because there was no more bites or strikes or anything like that. And so we are gonna try to go out probably again later this evening. It just got a little bit too hot, and I decided to come in. So I'm back at home now, and I'm gonna put all this video up together and I'll upload it, and then if we get any other footage this evening, then we will make that its own separate video. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.